Alright, off we go. The Moto Guzzi V85 TT Travel. I've been looking forward to taking out this bike. I really have. Let's go for a little cruise. See how she feels. Let's turn my little camera on here. Huh. She feels a little lighter than I expected. First, I want to thank Blackman Cycle here in Emmaus for letting me take out this beautiful Moto Guzzi V85 TT Travel. And we're going to go up the street here a little bit, pull over and talk about it. First of all, she is pretty comfortable. A little over 32-inch seat height, which isn't too bad. It's approachable, especially for an adventure bike. It makes a nice sound. The transverse mounted V-twin. And the brakes, beautiful. These bikes always have great brakes. I think we got twin Brembos up front, and the mirrors, you know, as far as these antenna style mirrors go, I think these look okay. Got your pegs seat pretty low. But I've been riding a lot of sport bikes lately. I just got off a ZX10, so this, of course, they're gonna seem low. Oh, the seat feels nice. It's I'm 6'2", 220 pounds, so just to give you an idea. And the seat is nice and soft. It's wide enough for me. I don't have a giant butt, but you know, 6'2", 220 isn't too big. But you know, I've been on a lot of bikes lately, and they seem like the seats are too narrow. Ooh, I'm sliding off of it as I'm talking here. Yeah, some of the bikes seems like the seats have been a little narrow. TPMS sensor, look at that. This bike is a little bit of an enigma, right? It's a big air-cooled V-twin, yet it's got all of your traction control and a whole suite of electronics, and it has an app. You know, it's like old-fashioned with new tech. You know, that's Moto Guzzi right there, though. You know, they're known for their old-fashioned kind of, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. You know, they've been doing their thing with their type of engines since 1922. I always forget if it's 1921 or 1922. So don't kill me there. I think it's 1921. Yeah, I think it's 1921. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. The Moto Guzzi people are a tribe all of their own. They're into these bikes, they love these bikes, and it's usually Moto Guzzi or nothing else. And I've learned that since I started reviewing these and coming here to Blackman's in Emmaus and meeting some of the Moto Guzzi aficionados. Yeah, she feels a little nimble. I believe this bike is 507 pounds wet. It doesn't feel it. It really doesn't. Burp. I'll pull in right here at the park. Take a look at her. Do a little walk around. Ah, somebody's parked where I like to take pictures. Oh well, we'll have to do it up here. Boy, I'm riding bad today. Alright, up front you got your dual 320 millimeter Brembo dual discs. Like I pointed out, the stopping power is phenomenal. Got an 853cc transverse mounted 90-degree V-twin. These bikes have an optional center stand. This one comes with it. I believe it's $150 for that. Now with the TT travel package, you get a 60% bigger windscreen, the big pannier bags, of course, and heated grips. That's what you get with the travel package. I thought there was something else. I might be forgetting something. She got the 19-inch front tire. In the back, I think it's 17. I can't read that. Yep, 17 in the back, shaft drive. She's a nice bike. It's something I would definitely consider if I was in the market for an adventure bike. It feels great. It feels light. For 507 pounds, you would think no way. You would think there is no way. They just have the weight distributed in such a way that it feels much lighter. And let's get on with it, huh? Hold on 1 second here. Alright. Let's continue on with our test ride. I'm gonna be a little bit shorter than usual today, as it's getting late on us. If it was up to me, I would spend the whole day riding this thing. I would spend the whole day riding this beauty. And this bag over here on the right is a little bit bigger because this side they have to make room for the exhaust. Ooh. But it is big enough to put a helmet in, which is kind of neat when you stop somewhere and you don't want to lug your helmet around with you. Instead of having a helmet lock, you could pop it right in there, safe and secure. You got traction control, the whole suite of electronics. You got your ABS, and you can put this in off-road in dirt mode, and if you do that, it will shut off the rear. It'll disable the rear ABS, which is really cool for doing a little off-roading. Alright, you got your cruise control, you got your heated grips, you got your big comfortable seat. There is an optional seat available if you want an even shorter seat, which would be good for smaller riders. Like I said, it's 32.6-inch seat height, I think. You got a 6-gallon gas tank. And it gets nearly 50 miles a gallon. About 48. They claim 48. So you could do the math there. We'll see if these are self-canceling turn signals. I'll make this turn here and see how far it gets us. The Mandello had self-canceling turn signals that turned off after like 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, she's peppy. Yeah, it's funny. This bike is kind of old-fashioned meets new age. It's the hip grandpa. Don't get mad at me for saying that. I don't mean that in a negative way whatsoever. I think it's cool. I would love to own one of these. This would be right at the top of my list of adventure bikes to own. I mean, I'm comfortable all day, and it feels so well balanced and nimble. I sometimes think that transverse engine is you think of an acrobat who holds the pole, and I know that has nothing to do with it, but in my head I think that for some reasons. And the bike seems very light, very balanced. It handles well. Nice pickup there. Yeah, it's great. I like it. And you could go on your Moto Guzzi app. I bet you it has navigation on the app. I'm not sure. I'd have to check into it. And you have your back and forth shimmy, pulling the clutch. You give it a little rev and you feel that engine shimmy back and forth. I love it. I love it. I'm going to bring it up every video where I ride a Moto Guzzi. I got good wind protection with this screen. I like it. You got your hand guards. I believe that comes on all of the bikes as standard. And you know, you got to learn the controls on whatever bike you get, and they're all different. All the makes and models have different kind of controls. This one, you shift between modes by pressing the starter button. Once the bike's started and you want to select modes, you use the starter button. I thought that's, it's different, huh? I don't want to ride through the grass here, so we're just going to turn around. I know, I don't want to break the rules, and I don't want them to say, hey, your test rider is coming up here and ruining the grass at our ice cream shop. You pull right out in second gear, no problem. So yeah, clear the fog out of my visor a little bit. If you're in the market for an adventure bike and you want to be different, and the Moto Guzzi owners are different for sure. You buy a Harley Davidson, it's like joining a club. It's neat. Everywhere you go, people are like, Harley Davidson. I have a Harley, or I owned a Harley, or my dad owned a Harley. The Moto Guzzi Club is like being in a secret club. You know, when you meet another Moto Guzzi rider, or it's often, the love of these bikes is often passed down from father to son, and they've been doing it since the 1920s, you know, so it's got quite the history. It's like joining your own secret little club. I've been chatting with people online who've been responding to my reviews of the Moto Guzzis, and they're like, oh, there's nobody in my area that has a Moto Guzzi. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. I know you'd like to share it with somebody, but who doesn't like being the only one? You know, there's 2.5 billion BMWs and KLRs on the road. You're going to be one of the only V85 riders out there. And what a great combo for going off-road. A big air-cooled V-twin with a shaft drive? Sign me up, man. Sign me up. You're going to see people, you're going to be seeing people circumnavigate the globe with these. I guarantee it. See, she's nimble. She turns well. Yeah, and that's enough power to keep you happy. I don't know, this V-twin power, there's something about it. These engines, I love it. It's immediate, you know, and that probably has a little bit to do with the shaft drive too. Ugh. I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna own a Moto Guzzi. For sure. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the brand. I like the history. And for some reason, no, I shouldn't say it this way. I feel cool on one of these. And when I say that, I don't mean that I think people are gonna think I'm cool. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. I felt it on the V7 Stone. I'm like, that's just, you know, kind of, I don't know how to explain it. And I wish I was a little more eloquent. And I'm sure something will come to me tonight when I'm thinking about my ride on this bike. But something about that bike made me feel cool. And then I rode the Mandello and I was blown away by the performance of it. I just was. I loved it. So, once again, big thanks to Blackmans in Emmaus, Pennsylvania, who carry these, and they carry Vespas and Aprilias. So, you know, parts of the Piaggio group there, they're not well, I don't know how to put that, but yeah, they carry Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda. They have Can-Ams, CF Motos, but they also have Moto Guzzis, Vespas, and Aprilias. Give my man Spencer a call. I don't work for them, and I don't work for Moto Guzzi, but they'll hook you up with a test ride. I know right now they're doing rebates on these. This is a 2023, and they're doing rebates, I believe, up to $2,000. You know, like I said, I'm not a salesman, so I know nothing about the money. But I know this is the time to get one. You know, you're gonna get a good deal now, better than any other time of year. And that all changes with the weather. There'll be more people out buying soon, and all the 23s will be gone. And yeah, give my friend Spencer a call, or any of the salesmen here. They're all pretty nice. I hang out here so much I got to know them all a little bit. Alright, thanks for watching. Lots more videos to come.